While it's the end of Mental Health Awareness Month, there is an effort to make people aware all year long. It's a new campaign to bring awareness to Michigan Minds, our sponsor, helping teens and young adults to get treatment of early psychosis. The campaign aims to encourage and connect young people to a website, advertising, social media, and messaging. And today we have Kayla and Chadwick from Network 180, one of the coordinated specialty care programs, which uses a model known as Navigate, considered to be the gold standard in treating early psychosis and getting people back to life. And so welcome to 8 West. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with you, Kayla. People may have heard of the word psychosis. What exactly is that?
Yeah, so psychosis defines a group of experiences that affect the way we relate to the world and process information. It can include changes in perception, like hearing things that other people don't hear, seeing things that other people don't see, having difficulty processing information. It can be getting certain messages, special messages from the TV or music that they're listening to. It can look very different for each person that is experiencing it. And it can really lead to feelings of isolation or fear. Or on the flip side, it can make some people feel really special and empowered in a way that makes it challenging to reach out for help.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about Michigan Minds and how it helps with psychosis.
Yeah. So Michigan Minds is a resource hub for young adults ages 15 to 35 who have had their first experiences with psychosis. And Michigan Minds is a place where they can connect to those coordinated specialty care programs across the state of Michigan. Because like you said, coordinated specialty care is the gold standard treatment for early psychosis. So if you or someone you know is experiencing psychosis, you can go to Michigan Minds website and click on the tab that says Get Help. And you can get connected with a local team member or someone in your area, and they can answer your questions about what you're experiencing or noticing.
Yeah, this is a great website, and it's for an individual who says, maybe this is something that I'm not understanding, but I'm experiencing. Maybe you have a loved one and you say, need, I think, some help. And so what does treatment for psychosis really look like, Chadwick?
So treatment with coordinated specialty care programs is kind of a holistic approach. We believe that everyone has individual needs and the treatment should be tailored to them. So some of the elements that it can include are individual resiliency training, which is therapy around building strengths, processing distressing events, and learning coping skills. It can involve family education and support. We have supported education and employment specialists that can help with those goals. We have peer support and family peer support. And we also have medication management and the ability to help with substance abuse as well.
Yeah, you are a peer support specialist. Tell us a little bit more about your role.
So as a peer support specialist, my role is to bridge the gap between more formal healthcare and lived experience. I have my own personal experiences dealing with psychosis, and that allows me the ability to offer a unique level of hope, support, and advocacy. And one of the reasons why I joined Navigate as a program is because it has all the resources that my family had to fight for because Navigate didn't exist when I first struggled.
Yeah. What does early intervention mean for an individual?
Yeah, early intervention means connecting with someone when they're very first experiencing those symptoms. And it can be hard to detect because some people don't know what they're looking at. So for families to notice, they might notice changes in behavior. They might notice an increased isolation or withdrawing from family and friends. They might notice loss of motivation to work on their goals. They might notice withdrawing from their usual activities and interests. Or they might notice more conversation about like fear of being followed or observed or monitored by other people. So those can be signs that it's happening, and getting connected to care can be a really beneficial part to help people get back to life.
Right. And this is something that can be addressed, and there's life. There's a life, at the end of this. This is not something that you say often with mental health. I think there's such stereotypes involved with it. But there are answers out there. And I know you can attest, Chadwick, that once you find those answers, it's exhilarating for a lot.
Right. We believe that recovery is the expectation, not the exception anymore.
Yeah. So what about insurance? Whenever it comes to healthcare, that's always a concern. That's always a question. Mm-hmm. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. So we believe that everyone deserves access to quality care. So our programs across the state are proud to offer services to anyone who needs it, regardless of their insurance status, regardless of their ability to pay.
Right. And so both of you again represent Network 180 that's in the Grand Rapids area.
Yes.
This is the big website. And so this is a go-to spot. There are many different entities that are mentioned here. You are one of them. And so if someone's from the Grand Rapids area, you might be a go-to spot. But this is a great place for people to find out more.
Yes, absolutely. There's a button that says like find my team, and you click that button on the website and it will pull up all the options that are close to you.
Yeah, well, this sounds great. What an awesome resource. Michigan Minds, Chadwick, Kayla, thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
And this segment is sponsored by Michigan Minds. We'll be right back with more at West.